And thank you so much for joining us on the Daily Power Call. Today is Tuesday, May 12th. Happy Auto-Ship Day. And this is Tara Wilson, Diamond Ambassador, coming to you from Northern California. So excited to be on this call a couple times a week with you guys at noon Pacific, 3 Eastern, to give you a little bit of overview first on who we are, what we do, and why we have changed millions of lives around the world, and how we're going to change millions more, and how you can be part of that either as somebody who needs a transformation or maybe a financial transformation. And then after that, we're going to talk about today about how to run a business, running a business 101. And some of you, this is going to be very enlightening information, so I would make sure that all of your promoters are on this call. Definitely one that they do not want to miss, whether you've been in a company a day, still thinking about it, or you've been with us for 4 years. It's a great information. So who are we? What do we do? And why are we changing lives all over the world? Guys, we are a challenge. And, you know, the co-founder started this company 10 years ago, and in the wellness era, based on a pack of vitamins that are extraordinary and anti-aging and energy, and slow the aging process down at the mitochondria level. I probably have some right here. This is my stash. This is what our entire company, this Vipack, this is what it was founded on. And for 5 years, they had this and Neuro, our healthy energy drink. And that's what they built the foundation and did tens of millions of dollars in sales in. And then in July of 2009, they realized there's two really, really big problems in the US. This is where we were in North America at the time. Is everyone was broke, right? Remember that, the economy, everyone was broke and everybody was overweight or obese. And they thought, wow, well, how can we help with both of these problems, right? So what they did is they started a challenge. They said, wow, well, we've got a shake on our product lineup that we aren't using, that Dr. Seidman had created, an unbelievable shake, a meal replacement shake. And they said, well, we'll take money that you're already spending on food that is less healthy and way more expensive, and we're going to redirect it and give you guys a healthier option, all the while getting closer to a health goal and saving money. And it didn't take long for people to start on the challenge, start losing weight, start getting more fit, start replacing those unhealthy breakfasts or protein shakes with something that tasted like cake and was $1.67. I mean, with tax and shipping, guys, you're talking $2. And then they had this other great idea. They said, well, what if you just got 3 of your friends on the challenge with you? And guys, 7 out of 10 people that 70 out of 100. So if you're in a room with 10 people that are all your friends and family, chances are, statistically, 7 of them are overweight and 3 of them are obese. Next time you're at Thanksgiving dinner, next time you're at a family reunion, next time you're at a wedding, look around the room, guys. It's unbelievable. And so they said, well, what if you just got 3 people on the challenge with you? Then you can not only get your product for free, but you're also going to be making an impact on your friends, your family, and you're going to be getting people healthy. So this is a concept that went viral. And in the last 5 years since we launched the challenge, millions of people have lost millions of pounds. So we know this works, guys. We have 7 different kits that are based on your goal. So whether your goal is to lose weight, get fit, get healthy, we've like Rachel Jackson said yesterday, we take our meds every day. I take my meds every day. Meds, not your medicines, but your healthy meds, meal replacement, energy drink, and snacks. So right now we have a whole lineup of, we've got 2 unbelievable meal replacements. We've got 4 healthy energy drinks, and we have 7 snacks. On top of that, guys, we have supplements. We've got everything you need, metabolism boosters, hunger control, and everything you need to support healthy weight loss. Because this is who we are, guys, healthy weight loss, healthy fitness. So if you have a goal, there's a lot of people that want your money. Weight Watchers want your money. Jenny Craig wants your money. Medifast wants your money. And they spend millions upon millions upon millions of dollars every year. Sorry, allergies are kicking in. For those of you who can see me online, I keep itching my nose. I was hiking. And they spend millions of dollars trying to get your dollar, right? Where you could get on the challenge with your neighbor, with your mom, with your dad, with your brother, with your best friend, have fun together, work out together, hit your goal together, save money together, and go get it for free together. I mean, this is the simplest concept, guys. We are a company that helps people get transformations, helps them get it for free, you can save you hundreds or thousands of dollars a year off your grocery bills and get you closer to the goal. Guys, we have got to bond together as a society. We got into this mess together. We are going to get out of this mess together. 480,000 of the 600,000 foods at the grocery store have added sugar. You know, I saw something really startling the other day, and I wish I could show you, but let me see if I can draw it out. And it was unbelievable to me that what we put in our body. 40% of the food you put in your body is meat and dairy, right? 50% is refined, unhealthy, processed garbage food. This is the standard American diet. 50% of everything we put in our body is unhealthy, processed food, chips, cookies, fast food, you know, garbage stuff. And of that, less than 10%, we'll just call it 10%, are fruits and vegetables, of which half of that, 5%, is white potato, which leaves a whopping 5% of the standard American diet is fruits and vegetables. Guys, I get more nutrition in my morning shake. I put spinach, kale, banana, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. I put literally more nutrition. Oh, avocado, cucumbers. I know you guys think that's weird. I do. I put like 3 or 4 fruits or vegetables and then a couple fruits in there. And that's more than the average person gets in an entire day. And in my morning shake, you know, right now I just juiced a bunch of vegetables for an afternoon snack. This is carrot, beet, apple, and ginger, right? This is more than most people will consume in a week. So guys, we have to get people making smarter choices. We have to get them to be aware, because, you know, the growing epidemic, 50% of people will be obese by the year 2020 if at the current rates. You know, 100 million plus people have diabetes. It is literally collapsing our economy from a health, you know, from within. You know, we are literally costing our country hundreds of billions of dollars. So this is something that I'm passionate about. And for those of you who you understand that the need is massive, that $70 billion plus is spent on, you know, just weight loss in the United States, and another 29 billion in supplements, another 30 billion in canned energy drinks, which is just one of our 4 energy drinks. You know, you're talking about billions and billions of market share that we can offer people healthier choice. You know, like our Vibe Bites. You want some whole foods? We've got whole vegetables, whole fruits, nuts for your healthy snacking needs, guys. It's about education. So for the entrepreneurs out there, if you're looking to start a home-based business, and we're going to give you a lot of really great information on the second part of this call, this is a great way for you to make an impact on your own life. You know, I've never been for your decisions. My husband is, my kids, you know, the things that we have cut out from our life, the way our pantry looks now versus 5 years ago, we have changed. We've made that change. That, you know, you can make that change in your team. You can help make it in your family. You can make it with your customers. You can hopefully impact and help us. And if we grow big enough and get enough people making better choices, we can all together make an impact. And of course, like any industry, whether it's software, you know, car sales, home sales, mortgage sales, you know, there's a zillion things you could sell. If you build a business, you can make income. So why would you want to join our company? Well, we've created a lot of stories, over 55 millionaires now in the last, most of them in the last 5 years, thousands of thousandaires, over 800 people have made a 6-figure income. And just to put that in perspective, guys, you know, most people don't make a 6-figure income at their job ever. You know, I put a joke on Facebook and everyone says, is this a get rich, you know, quick plan? No, it's a get rich slow plan, which is a lot better than your job now, which is a get rich never plan. You know, how many of you guys can honestly say at the current job that you have that you're going to be a millionaire? You know, I could have never had that opportunity. You know, maybe in the height of the real estate boom, I came from mortgage. Maybe if I was working, you know, 80 hours a week with a full staff and, you know, burning the candle at both ends, maybe I could have made, you know, a $60,000, $70,000, $80,000 a month, but I wouldn't have had any quality of life. And unlike, you know, building a business that's residual, it would have been done. It would have been gone. Every month I would have had to start over and, you know, get new loans. And so, you know, this is really one of the only industries in the world that, as a mother of 3, starting with my children starting this company when they were 18 months old, 4-year-old, and 10. 18, 4, and 10. My husband's still working 40 hours a week at corporate America. But I saw this opportunity, and I said, well, I can certainly help a few friends. You know, my husband's lost 60 pounds. I've lost 12 pounds. My brother-in-law lost 140 pounds. A lot of other friends and family have lost a lot of weight. And guys, you know, I just saw, well, I'm just going to help a few people. I'm going to go to a few living rooms. And before I knew it, I was making a 6-figure income. And within 2 years or 18 months, I was making a 7-figure income. I never, ever thought that was possible. But I'm going to give you a few tips in a few minutes on how I did that. But all I have to say is if you're a guest and you're listening to this or you're watching this video, you have a decision to make. You know, you can stay where you are financially and physically for the next, 2, 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years of your life, or you can make choices. Getting on the challenge to me is a no-brainer. You're going to save money while you lose weight or get fit. Guaranteed or your money back. And every 10 pounds you lose, you're going to help a child with 90 meals. And we guarantee your money back. So there's truly nothing to lose. It's a no-brainer. Get started in the challenge. 500 million plus shakes served. They taste great. They work. They're proven. They're effective. Get started on the challenge today. Go find 3 people to do it with you if money's an issue and you get it for free. We can't give you any cheaper than free. We're giving away over $100 million in free product. If you want to start a business, there's a lot of things you can do. None that I can think of that only costs $500 that I've turned into $2.5 million in profit. I don't know every single realtor out there that's done that. I don't know a single mortgage broker out there that's done that. I don't know a single car salesman that's done that. I don't know anybody personally that's done that with a $500 initial investment. So if you're an entrepreneur, whether it's spare time, part-time, full-time, whatever time you want to put into this, we can show you a business plan on how you can go make an impact on your family, on your community, on your city, on your state, and hopefully someday you'll do what I want to do is build a global business. So I'm going to break for 2 seconds, get a little sip of my juice here. Okay, so if you've made a decision to build a business with our company, today's topic is running a business 101. The first thing I want to do before I give you, tactical things is I want you to have a mindset that it's easy to think when you start this that you are a part of somebody else's team, that this is not your team. It's easy to think that you joined somebody else's business, and that's the wrong attitude. You didn't join somebody else's business. You started your own business. And when you realize that you started your own business, that you're responsible for that, the success of it is completely up to you. The failure of it is completely up to you. The profitability is completely up to you. Whether it grows or dies is 100% completely up to you because it is your business. Then you'll never complain about what anybody else does. If you don't like the people above you, then just take ownership of your business. If you don't like the people below you, replace them with new people that you want to work with. The greatest thing about multi-level marketing is that you get to choose who to work with. Recruit people that you like. Recruit people that you want to build a legacy with. Recruit people that you want to hang out with, that you want to vacation with, that you want to spend a Saturday afternoon on training with and go out, for dinner afterwards. Go recruit people who are going to work hard that will be your business partners. Rachel and I have so much fun being business partners. We joke together, we laugh together, we get together at events, we have dinner, we have a glass of wine, and I don't make money from Rachel per se. I really don't. She's on my 7th level, non-enrollment line. But she's a great business partner because she works hard, she shows up, she doesn't make excuses, she takes ownership of her business. I would have recruited her, and I'm sure she would have recruited me because we would have fun together. So, who do you know in your life that, you just want to work with? Now, of course, you don't get to cherry pick. Not all people are going to say yes. But the first thing you have to do is you have to have the mindset that you own your own business. And ownership means that you don't complain. There's nobody to make excuses of. If I were to open a restaurant downtown, there is nobody for me to make excuses to. Who am I going to make excuses to? The mayor? There's nobody to complain to. There's nobody to call if, something happens or something back ordered or the steak didn't come in on time or the lettuce is back. There's nobody to complain to. So why do you guys think it's okay to complain to people or make excuses to people? Who cares? It's your business. It's not my business. It's your business. Your business is your business. That's the first thing is amateurs have the attitude that they join somebody else's business. Professionals launch and start and take ownership of their own business. That's the first thing. Number 2 is that you have to have a long-term mindset. And I'm gonna read you a quote from Brian Tracy. Above all, you need the self-discipline to settle in for the long term, to develop a long-term perspective in your business life. Because of the intensity of the competition, it takes many years of disciplined effort for you to become a business success, whether this is in your own business or working for someone else. There are no shortcuts. There is no easy way to get to the top. There is only one way. That is through hard work, discipline, and willpower. And on average, this is a statistic from his book. On average, you guys ready for this? Write this down. It takes about 2 years to break even on a new business venture. Did you write that down? The average business person takes 2 years to break even. And there's some of you that are complaining have made tens of thousands of dollars. And some of you made I have people that just made $1,000 their first week. That's double the profit. It takes 2 years for the average person. Here's another statistic. According to Kauffman Foundation on Entrepreneurship, 95% of entrepreneurs and small business owners in America earn less than $50,000 a year, right? Why? Well, because they lack the self-discipline to do what's necessary. There's a lot of things you're going to have to do. And let's talk specifically, but the first mindset, this is long-term, this is your business. The second thing you have to have the understanding and knowing that this is long-term. I never came in and said, oh, I'm going to give it 6 months, or I'm going to give it a year, I'm going to give it 2 years. The words that I used, not only to people publicly, to myself in my head, to my husband, to everybody that knew me, is I'm going to launch a business and I'm going to build a legacy. I never said I'm going to do ViSalus until something better comes along, or till I get bored, or till I don't feel like it. I said I'm going to build a legacy. And you better bet there are some days that I don't feel like it. Some days I'm discouraged. Some days I want to quit. Some days I want to pull my hair out. Some days are victorious. Some days there's ups and downs. It's called life, right? There's going to be ups and downs in anything. Like how many of you whistle Dixie while you're walking into your office every day and hi everyone, I'm here. I know none of you like me, and you were just talking about me behind the water cooler, and I know you're my boss and you can't stand me, but everyone play nice. No, you're miserable half the time. All of you are miserable half the time. Everybody's complaining about something. Well, guess what? Life is life. People are people. Business is business. There's going to be ups and downs. But it doesn't mean you quit, right? Seeing things through is a long lost art form. Staying power, willpower, heads, just get your mindset that you're going to do this, because if you're somebody that's looking at joining you, would you want to join someone that's dabbling or not sure, maybe we'll be here in a year, maybe won't? Or do you want people to join you or do you think people want to join you because they know where you're going and why you're going? And Doug Simpson has been in the company for 2 years, and he signed up, January new promoters, February new promoters, March new promoters, April new promoters, personally sponsored. And in the first week of this month, he already personally enrolled 3 executive promoters. Now, why are people coming to Doug Simpson over and over again? And there's a lot of things, but number one is people know how committed he is. People know how bought in he is to this, how he's not leaving, how he is not easily bought off, how he's not looking at shiny objects. They know he's committed to building a business, legacy, changing lives, and everything he does, including the car he drives, is about his mission, right? And people join that. That's what people join. Certainty, vision, passion, desire, hard work, moral authority, somebody who can teach them how to do it. That's why people join you. It has nothing to do with what's going on in the rest of the company, and we could have created 1,000 millionaires. People join you because what your mindset is. So look in the mirror. Are you the kind of leader that people want to follow? You've got to have the third thing. So you've got to have long-term thinking. You got a mindset of business ownership. You have to have long-term thinking. And the third thing you have to have is discipline in every single area, small and large. Every single area. Every single area. Learning the product. You are the owner of your company, and everyone says, to the top leaders, oh gosh, I wish I could be a diamond ambassador or a 5-star ambassador. You can have what I have when you do what I've done. The first week in ViSalus, I probably knew more about the products than anybody besides the person who created them. Why? I immersed myself. And I don't know if we even still have it or someone has it, and I could ask corporate for it. There used to be a 60-page document called Complete Product Education Packet in the back office. I printed that thing out and I read it and I read it and I read it. And every time someone asked me a question, if I didn't know off the top of my head, I would pull that little paper out and I'd read it, or I'd write it, or type it in an email. I immerse myself in product knowledge. Do you need that to be successful? No. But do you see that the difference between someone who takes their business seriously and someone who dabbles in it? That might be a small difference. I was taking my business seriously. I wanted to learn the products that I was going to sell for the rest of my life. Good idea to know a little bit about them, right? That's a difference. It's a mindset difference. 95% of the people will get by without knowing the product. There'll be a few percentage that will have that passion and desire to be the knowledgeable. And this is one of the reasons that I'm a millionaire in this company, is because that's how serious I take it. I also printed out the comp plan, page by page. I didn't just didn't just count on the little one sheet comp plan summary. I printed out the entire comp plan until I knew everything about the comp plan, so much that I train it all the time now. I also, for the first 2 years, carried the comp plan summary, and I still bring that when I'm meeting a prospective client, or a prospect, or I have somebody on a one-on-one. I'm like, these are the 2 things you need to bring: the getting started training and the comp plan summary. I knew it by heart, but I had it everywhere I went because I would like to point to things. We have little cheat sheets and all that, so you can show people how to make money. So do you know the comp plan? Do you know the model? Set a goal, pick a kit, schedule your challenge party. Do you know the getting started training? That's something that you should have on you every second of every day. Have a getting started training. That is our model. That's the duplication. That's how you build a legacy. The little teeny details. Remember, you got to have self-discipline in all areas, large and small. That's one of those areas. Do you know the getting started training? Do you make the list with people? Do you do the challenge hours with people? Do you schedule their challenge party? Do you help people fill it? When people ask you questions at the challenge party about the kits, do you know the answer? Or do you know where to find it? Because if you don't have time to immerse yourself, which you do if you're watching TV, if you're at happy hour, you do if you're watching sports, you do have time. You're just choosing, to spend it differently. You can't save time. You have to just choose it, you just have to spend it differently. I just spent my time differently. I spent my time learning about this kind of stuff that I wanted to create a legacy with, versus watching a sporting event or the Bachelor on TV, right? Do you know how to run a challenge group? If you're a director and you haven't printed out the challenge group handbook and know exactly how to run a challenge group, who can run a challenge group, how to run a challenge group, what kind of best practices, why we have them, consumption, retention, CCR, consumption, I can't even think. Anyway, but why we even have them? Why are they a part of our business model? Because you got to give somewhere customers a backstop. Well, guys, we've proven it. We're some of the best in the world at getting customers in, but we have no retention model. Even if you just do weigh-in Wednesdays, weigh-in Wednesday, have everywhere. So do you know that's why Weight Watchers beats us? Because they have somewhere, they have a person they pay $22,000 a year, which is not even $2,000 a month, by the way. It's about what our regional directors make. And every week they go down to the strip mall and they do weigh-ins. If you just took, as a regional director, that much responsibility over your own team, you would go far beyond regional director, and your customers would stay, and then they would have incredible results, and they would refer more people to you. The little details. Do you know when the calls are? Do you know the call calendar? If you don't, have you asked your upline for it? Have you asked your ambassadors for it? I don't even know when I didn't know there was a women's leadership call last night, Tara, until I saw it on Facebook and it was too late. But then you should know. Even if you're new, you can ask your upline for the information. Ask your ambassador. When are the calls? When are all the calls? I'll choose to be on which ones I can, and I'll catch the recordings of when I can't. When are all the events? Guys, like here in Northern California right now, we have 10 people registered for a local success training. You guys want to build a business, but you can't even go to a training that's going to teach you how to build a business by the people who have gone out and done it? I mean, these are the little mindset things, guys, that when you're a business owner, you got to have self-discipline. You can turn that $500 into $5 million if you want, but not unless you treat this like a business. Not unless you start taking 100% ownership of your business. Businesses cost things time and money. If you don't have a lot of money, then put in a lot of time. Go to a lot of challenge parties, get a lot of customers, do a lot of follow-up. Shoot, there's a woman on our team that makes $3,000-$4,000 a month selling customers just through Facebook. You got a computer and Facebook? Great. And a phone? She's made thousands and thousands of dollars a month. I think 15,000 was her PQV last month, all through Facebook. So don't give me excuses you don't have money, right? You have time, right? You can also, invest money into your business. You can travel to markets. You can get people to events. You can go to events. You can go host events. You can spend money on, technology, whatever it is. But businesses take time and money. And I would strongly, suggest that every single one of you, as you start making money, don't live off your Visal's income. Reinvest at least 20% back into your, knowing that every year there's going to be 2 national events, and they're probably going to be a plane ticket and hotel. That should be in your budget, right? Say you budget $3,000, you go to 2 nationals, 2 regionals, and locals every year. That's $250 a month, guys. Even as a director, you can afford to put in $250 because you will never, ever, ever have the success that you desire if you do not get to the events where you learn by the millionaire mentors who are going to teach you, train you step by step, give you the long-term, short-term mindset, give you the goal-setting skills, the how-to, the tactical stuff of how to do it. We do not go there to hear our own voices. We go there to teach the next generation because my passion is I want everyone to have the kind of success that I've had in my business because I just look at myself as a normal everyday person that just went out and did the work. That's it. To have the discipline to do it. You've got to be better. You've got to realize that here's a thought that I want you to wake up every single day. Every day, if you really want success in this business, I want you to wake up and say this to yourself every day. I better be better today. I have to get good because I have to be better than my competition because every day my competition is waking up every single day trying to steal my customers, trying to win my customers, trying to be better and outcompete me. Every single day, all your competitors are trying to put you out of business. Herbalife's trying to put you out of business. Isagenix is trying to put you out of business. Medifast is trying to put you out of business. Jenny Craig is trying to put you out of business. Weight Watchers, and these are billion-dollar companies, are trying to put you out of business because there are only so many customers. The great news is there's a lot. The bad news is there's a finite amount. There's 240 million people in the United States that are overweight or obese that are the finite amount of customers that all these companies are trying to get the dollar from you. Instead of directing, the money at your business, they want your customer to spend their money with them. And they're getting them. You're worried about a $99 shape kit? Go look at how much Jenny Craig charges. On average, this is as low as $15 a day or $11 a day or whatever it is. That's $330 a month. I think it's $15 a day. This is $450 a month. So they don't feel any qualms about that, guys. Jenny Craig and Weight Watchers will milk your customers for every single dollar they can get. Every weight loss company out there will. So are you going to let your competition beat you because you lack discipline, you lack, mindset, you lack, paying attention to the small details, and every day, are you going out there as if you own that business? If you're scared to put this on social media because what your friends think, you're not a real business owner. You're a incognito in the witness protection program, not the right plan that's going to make you million. Go look at Doug Simpson's page and go look at his team. Chris Cubbage and Deetra, new people, new superstars, cranking out RDs and NDs on his team more than anybody else on my team. Every day, they welcome their customers. They talk about their shakes. They talk about their challenge. They talk about the parties. They talk about their business. They are in business. Do you even wake up every day and open your business? Because if you opened a restaurant and you didn't open the door for a week, your restaurant would be out of business very quickly. You have got to open your business. You're looking for customers. You're looking for entrepreneurs to partner up with you. But if you don't open your business and you don't talk about it every chance you get, what kind of business owner are you? Go look at the local business owners in your town and go to their Facebook pages. Are they hiding from the fact that they're in car sales? Are they hiding from the fact that they're in business for themselves? No, they talk about it all the time because they are proud business owners. Are you? Or are you just ashamed of that little thing because that little thing that I was ashamed of for all of about 3 months turned out to make me millions and millions of dollars, because I realized that I could either be embarrassed about what my friends think who don't pay my bills, or I can run my business and make a difference. You got to open up your store every day. You got to get loud about it on social media. You got to get into people's homes. You got to wear shirts, around town. Nike's not paying you to wear their stuff unless you're Tiger Woods. So wear a Body by Vi shirt. That's one thing I have to say that Nick Sarnicole, I'm so proud of him, is every day he is wearing something that is branded. He brands himself. You can tell he's the owner of the company, right? So are you the owner of your own company? Are you getting samples out? Or are you being stingy with your money thinking, oh, I don't want to get samples out? There's a good idea to get samples out. Are you making shakes every chance you get for people, whether it's on the street or, over at Challenge Price? Do you have neon on ice? Are you drinking your neons at the gym? I wait till I'm at the gym. I wait till I'm at the hike. I wait till I'm around people before I pop the top, before I, open the stuff. Are you bringing shakes everywhere? I mean, guys, you have to realize that this is your business. And there's a lot of people that need our help, but there's also a lot of competition trying to get them to buy their program. Everybody on your list and on your promoters lists and on your future lists are also on somebody else's list. The way you get them into your team is that you be a business owner and an expert that they want to entrust in their health transformation, and they want to trust with their financial transformation. And if you guys do that, you will attract the kind of people that you'll be proud to call business owners. You'll teach them how to own their own business. You'll teach them how to own a profitable business. And that's how you create a legacy. But you got to go all in mentally. There is no ever a millionaire ever in history that ever was on the fence or dabbled or was unsure about their decision. Success is a decision. It's a mindset. So guys, it's yours for the taking. Have some self-discipline. Open your business every day. Be a proud business owner and go out and build your legacy. I love you guys. This call is officially a wrap.